Hello, my name is Jean. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to discuss about my launch and my lash light and how I got started with my business. So before I start, I just want to let you guys know, this is a disclaimer, I just want to let you guys know I have no expertise in any type of legal decisions. I'm not an expert. I'm just giving you what I did, what I felt like comfortably doing to start my business. And what you could do is just take in all the goody information that I'm giving you and then apply it to however you want to and how to start your business. So let's get started. So I just launched a magnetic lash line, and actually today I have one of the styles. It's called Twinkle, and it's more of our natural lash. I have smaller eyes, so this was perfect for me. I tried some of the other lashes. They were great, but they were like too long, and I'm not the type of person to cut and adjust or whatever. So yeah, these worked out great for me. And how I started my business, I was working full-time on the Strip of Las Vegas, and I was also working with my mom. She's also a hairstylist, so I was like jumping back and forth, and I was trying to put money aside to make a purchase on lashes. But before I even got to that point, I was doing a lot of research, because it was pretty scary, you know, starting this business. So I did a lot of research, a lot of testing on lashes, and I'm very glad I did that. Like I said, whatever I did for myself may not work for you, but personally that's what I did. I tested out lashes through many vendors only because I want to make sure the quality match what they're projecting on their website. So I ended up finding like 3-4 vendors that I kind of liked, tested out their lashes. 2 of them was like, no, doesn't even match, the quality doesn't even match, and it was broken down to 2. And how I finally picked the vendor that I want is that the vendor that I was thinking about, the lashes got lost in shipping, and she was trying to mail out another pair of lashes, but by that time I ended up losing interest, and I was like, this is something that I don't want to deal with ordering in the future. So I decided to go with the vendor that I have now, and I'm very glad that I made that decision, because this vendor, they're very nice. They communicate every single detail about, like, from the time that they ship up the lashes, from the time that actually they're customizing the lashes, shipping the lashes. They even follow up with me after I receive the lashes. They follow me, let me know that, hey, shipment's on the way. Like, they were tracking down the shipping for me, which is awesome. So I'm very glad that I chose the vendor that I have. And no, I'm not gonna sell no vendor list. I just feel like it's better to search for your own vendor, because my vendor may not be the vendor that you're looking for, and they may not work for you. So, you know, everybody has different expectations. So it's always good to do your own research first instead of relying on somebody's vendor list. So back to where I was. So when I got my eye on the vendor that I wanted, I was like, you know, I'm gonna go full throttle with my business. So I ended up giving my job on the strip 2 weeks, and I just ended up focusing trying to make money with my mom. And I'm the type of person to, you know, straight by the book. You know, I like everything in a certain order. So before I did anything, I decided to go get my LLC first, get my business license first. And whatever I did may not work for you. You may be in a different situation, but this is just what I did. And the reason why I chose the LLC is because I felt like it was a perfect fit for me. Somebody else could pick corporate or sole proprietor, but I felt like the LLC worked best because it gave me the protection that I needed in case somebody was trying to go after me legally. And that's the reason why I chose an LLC, and it was easier to separate myself from my business. And the reason why I chose an LLC is for tax purposes. Like I said, whatever I did may not work for you, and you may have different needs than me. It's just best to do your own research. So that's the first thing I did, is got my LLC, and it was expensive. Here in Las Vegas, it's expensive. It cost me $425. And the second thing I did was I went to get a business account, because if I want to make any purchases or any type of anything, I want to separate my personal account from my business account. So I ended up opening an online banking through Aslow Banking. It was so easy. I originally wanted to go through my credit union, but they have very, very strict requirements, and I couldn't meet those requirements. So I was like, I'm gonna just deal with them now, and then probably later on in the future I will go get a business account through my credit union. And after that, Corona happened. And I was like, oh my Lord, how am I gonna make this money? I not only bought my domain name, bought my website, I bought my LLC, and I was ready to make a purchase for the lashes that I wanted with the vendor. And that was put on hold, only because it's like, where am I gonna get the money from? And I was like, Lord, throw me a bone, please. How? You gave me visions for this business. How am I gonna continue this route? So I prayed and I talked to God. I was like, Lord, I'm leaving it to you. Universe. Lord, it's your problem now. So after my frustration, that's when I heard about the EBIL, and I was like, what? EBIL grants? What? At first it was $10,000 advance. What they were saying is that SB was saying, or Trump or whatever, what they were saying is that the grant it's a $10,000 grant. You apply for the EBIL loan, and even though you don't get approved, you still get the $10,000 grant. So I was thinking at first $10,000. I was like, woo, cha-ching, thank you, Lord. And then all of a sudden they were saying, oh, the funds are dwindling away. We need to go do it $1,000 per employee. So I was like, you know what, $1,000 better than nothing. So I went and applied for the loan, and I put myself as employee since, LLC. And I was obviously disapproved only because I haven't made no money into the business yet. But I got the $1,000, so that's what I used to make the purchase for my lashes. So I ended up picking like 7 styles, and one of them was a 25mm, and some were fox mink, some were silk, and then some were mink. And so after the purchase, I gave them my logo and everything whatsoever. And then after that, I got put on hold with my shipment. Like, it took a long time for them to make the custom boxes, I guess. Like, all together, it took like 20 days to get. I ended up ordering 115 magnetic lashes, 15 for each style, and customs ended up holding my package, and I was like, what the heck? What is going on? So I didn't even know about it. My vendor's the one that reached out to me and said, hey, just letting you know, custom have your package. I gave them all the information on my end. Hopefully they will release it. And so I was like, oh, let me get a hold of them through FedEx. Thank you for letting me know. See, awesome vendor. Awesome vendor. So I would have been sitting here like, where the F is my package? So, but I called FedEx customs department, and they were like, yeah, the shipper gave me all the information, but it's not the shipper, and you have to provide an import-export license since your package has mink. And I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, how? And so the person that I spoke with, she sent me an email with the link of where to apply. And so, gosh, like, I was like having anxiety, like trying to fill out this form. I guess I wasn't really paying attention to everything on the form, and it kept rejecting it. And I was like, oh my gosh, if I don't submit this form, they go send my package back. Oh my gosh. And like after the third try, thank the Lord, it went through. I got approved. And that, my friend, is a wildlife and fish import-export license, and it costs $100. So after that, after like 3-4 days, they finally released my package, and I finally received it. I was so happy with the outcome of the lashes. Everything was as, you know, what I expected. And then I got it trademarked only because I remember I was trying to make a Facebook page for my brand, and somebody already took the name, and I was like, what the F? Like, how about me? So I was like, you know what? I don't want to take any more risks. I'm going to get a trademark. So if somebody tried to come at me, I was like, honey, it's trademarked under my business, not yours. So you need to go change your name. So I went and got a trademark, and I guess there's different types of classifications that you have to add. So since I only have the lashes, I only have to pay for that classification for the lashes, and it cost me $275, and that's what I used with the leftover grant money I had. And then on top of this, to make sure nobody don't mess with my brand, I got a copyright, but that was way cheaper. It only cost me $65, way cheaper. But I actually got the logo copyright. So I got the logo copyright, I got the name trademark. So just to make sure my butt is covered. And then with my website, I'm thinking of dressing it up a little bit through Fiverr. I found somebody on there who has a very reasonable price to fix any of the bugs, like the SEO and all that stuff. Because like, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm so hard-headed. I wanted to get WordPress because you could customize, build it from the ground up, and I thought it would be great because it'd be like my unique website, and it was hard as hell. But I'm just glad I was able to build the website, and I couldn't use Shopify because Shopify and WordPress are not really compatible. So I had to use WooCommerce. Not that bad. It really isn't. But, you know, it is what it is, and I just got to deal with what I have, you know. But overall, I'm happy with the website. I ended up using Hosting as the host because they had a very affordable deal at the time, and I guess the deal is still going on. So I paid for like 4 years, and it was super cheap. So I don't ever have to worry about it. And what I'm going to do from here, my goal is from here with this business is to start attracting people, because I haven't really promoted, I haven't really did anything. I just launched, told a few people, so sales was kind of slow. I'm not expecting it to be like cash money in my hands in 24 hours. I want to like learn and grow with my business, and my plans for the future is I'm thinking of going to hair, maybe sell some sunglasses and some other cosmetics, but definitely hair. I'm thinking thinking like hair extensions, frontals, bundles, that type of thing, because you know you can't get enough of that. And I'm thinking maybe I'm just gonna stick with raw hair because I feel that it's safe for me. I really like kind of got my eye on a few vendors that I kind of like. I just want to test out the hair first, and the hair that I'm planning to have is Burmese and Vietnamese hair. I didn't really want to use Indian hair only because Indian hair I feel is inconsistent. Like you could get some bundles, even though it goes through the whole process of getting curl, whatever, like you know, straight, curly, extra curly, whatever. It's just the consistency could be inconsistent, so I'd rather have just straight Asian hair because I just feel like it's easier just to do it, because you know the result is going to be always the same. But that's just my personal preference. I'm not an expert or whatever, but that's just personally what I feel will work best for me. It may not work for you, but that's what I feel will work best for me. And I'm hoping for my business to grow from there. But yeah, hopefully, you know, that you learned a few tips and stuff like that. And I hope that you guys could stick around and watch me grow. I would really appreciate it if you click and like down below and subscribe. I know I'm new and I may not be on top timeline, but hopefully I could do some vlogs. I'm this week I'm going to the lake with my husband. That's what he wanted for his birthday, so I'll probably do a video on that, a little vlog on that, give you guys an insight on my life. And that's about it. So yeah, just like and subscribe, maybe give a thumbs up, and put, you know, list all your comments down below, good or bad. You know, there's always gonna be haters. I just don't really care. I'm not into catering to that type of thing. But anyways, if you have something bad to say, oh well, that's just your opinion. You know, I serve this country for you to give your opinion. So and if you have any ideas what I should post in my next video besides what I'm going to do on my husband's birthday at the lake, just put those comments down below and hopefully I can make those videos. But yeah, stay tuned and toodaloo.